Stars, I'm a fool for your love.
Hey guys, welcome back here, Snowman86. Join me for another episode of American Truck Simulator. So today we have a short haul. We'll just bring up the details. So we're carrying 6 tons of hay, and we are heading for the Dales. So we're heading from one farm to another. So we have a nice short journey. It should take 338 miles. So we're not doing too bad there. We'll drop ourselves into a lower gear. So we get ready up here to join onto a main road. It should be a nice little pull out. There seems to be a lot of traffic there, so we'll see how we go. I'm just gonna roll up my window, drop the sound a little bit. So we're just here at the junction. Sorry, just setting myself up. So we seem to be all good. So we're going to settle into the road here. We have a nice little bit to go. Apologies for the lack of a video over the weekend. Just didn't get around to getting one up and done. A couple things went against me, and we just had a busy weekend in general, so unfortunately that's the way it went. But we're back here, as I say, on the open road, and we'll get this short little delivery done. Now for those eagle-eyed viewers, you'll notice the truck may look a little different from the first video, and we have seen a nice couple of upgrades. We have a green, so we'll take it. So we'll just try and flick. Where is this? That's the camera we're looking for, I think. Not quite giving us the overview of the truck, but it was a stripe paint job done to it, and I think it turned out quite nice. We've also managed to upgrade our gearbox as well, so we're now running 18 gears, which should make those hill climbs a little bit easier. So unfortunately we boxed that truck in. Didn't realise the road shot down to 1. But again, we're just doing, as I say, a nice small little cruise here. We'll just see how we're going. Money is doing okay so far. You'll see we are currently sitting on 137,000. We're doing quite a lot of long hauls off camera, and they are worth a nice bit. So that's what's been getting us where we are. We also actually took out a massive loan as well. So I think we have a 400,000 loan to repay, but we within that managed to get 2 other trucks on the road, which is handy. So we should see our income rapidly, well, hopefully rapidly increase as time goes on. Just so you know, I have been playing around a little bit with Truckers MP, finding that a nice little something, a change pace to the existing game is there. The only thing I don't like is there's no other traffic. It's only you and other players. It would be nice if you had some traffic with you as well, but we can't want everything. you have to live with the way it is, and to be fair, it's a nice addition that you can be going down the road and all of a sudden you can pass a convoy of maybe 20 trucks all heading with cargo, so definitely nice touch. And we'll see how we go. We might even venture on it ourselves a bit more and maybe look at getting a VTC up and going. We'll see how it goes. So speed limit we're looking to reach is 65 if we can. It's not good when we're being overtaken by another truck. He's starting to back off. Oh, Jesus. Oh man, we just wrote that car off. Not sure what was going on there. I think that little car is still in front of us, so we're going to attempt backing up here. Do no hit and run. And then he gets out of our way. So we get ourselves in here again and we just settle back into the rhythm. Hopefully we don't come across any more accidents like that. That's not pretty, and cause a bit of damage to our truck and no doubt possibly our cargo as well. I do think we started the mission with either 11 or 12% damage, and most of that is tires, but obviously now we'll have a little bit of front end damage as well, so hopefully that won't affect our journey here. Just goes to show you how much stopping is in these trucks. I think we were travelling in around the 60-mile-an-hour mark and kind of came around the bends, and lo and behold we had a line of stop traffic, so not good. As I say, we'll repair our truck at the end of this journey. Main thing is we haven't damaged our cargo, thankfully, so we're still en route and we'll see how we go. For those who are following the 3D Speed series, unfortunately the issues with Race Room last week led to their server being down most of Wednesday. Wednesday is race day for us, so unfortunately there was no race for us. So it's been postponed for 2 weeks. So it'll be not the start of July. I think the first week in July will be when that race is kicking on in Imola, and the following round has been delayed then by a further week, and that's at Monza. So we have 2 rounds left in it. I think we're sitting pretty good in the championship, so hopefully we get a strong showing at Imola and hopefully secure a good finish there. That's what we're looking for in the AM standings anyway. And yeah, need to get down to a little bit of practice. So it was an update for the GT3 cars in the race room, and it makes the Mercedes quite a handful on slow speed corners. The rear just wants to keep coming around to meet the front, which is not ideal when you're racing and hitting some, especially I think Imola has 1 or 2 slowish corners. So that should be tricky enough for us to navigate, but we'll see how we do in it. Fingers crossed we can get a good finish and keep it clean on the track, and as I say, it'll be a good standing for the last round in Nimla, which I'm not sure what to expect from. We'll just flick off the engine brake, we don't need it a while. So 230 miles left on the journey, which isn't too bad. We're well below the speed limit, probably a little bit shy after that recent running. We'll try and pick it up here a little bit. Nice feature in the game is the windows here. We just roll it up and you'll notice the sound. Just muffles. And if you roll down our far off window, oh, don't do it to me. So we seem to be mad for brake testing us today. I'm not sure where all that's coming from. It's definitely making for some interesting trucking here. Yes, something that has to be said. You could drive 10 missions perfect, and the minute you start recording one, everything just seems to go against you. Seems to be the nature of it. There's a nice pull up here. I don't believe our weight is a whole pile. We'll be running 6 tons. That's not bad. We'll take 6 tons. That's why we're not losing too much speed going up the hill compared to when you're pulling the 50-ton machinery behind you. Just flick on our headlights. It's coming into kind of evening time. Shadows starting to get longer on the road. Way station we need to pull into. We're going to be inspected. We start dropping our speeds. So our gross weight is 47. We're not reaching any laws, so we're just going to track straight on. And now we've got the fun part of trying to pull out onto the main road again. I think we're clear after this bus. So we just begin the process of building back up the speed again. Although we're coming into a bit of a twisty section, so don't want too much speed. See the old they're called kind of runoff ramps, I suppose, for when a truck might lose its brakes, that you can aim for those. He's making that interesting. Down off the hill, survived that section. Down to 100, just under 140 miles to our destination. Getting a bit left for dead there, but we'll see. Bit of a pull again on this hill. Sun is starting to drop in the sky. We might see a sunrise. Nobody on our inside, thank God. Have the opportunity to kind of go for a flyby cam. He's yet to give us a good shot of our truck. There's some nice shots in this game. Oh. And if we have the engine brake enabled, we should hear it. So this is probably the best view to get with our truck. You'll see our we're listing there a little bit. Our paint job. Oh man, not working out for me. So you can get a small glimpse of our paint job there, as my driving skills would not be the best when we're not looking at where we're going. So we won't do that too many more times. Definitely not at 64 miles an hour. I think that's one way that we could definitely end this whole episode in disaster. There is some nice scenery in this game. Only been to certain bits of America, but from what I see here, we have a detour to get past. From pictures and stuff I've seen, quite well detailed. Do like it. And these are proper roads that we're driving on, of course. They've been probably scaled down a fraction. So we're starting to get that lovely little sunset now we were on about earlier. Thinking about going for the fast lane there, but that's a change of heart. And the interiors of these trucks are well modelled, I must say, and well designed. Quite a lot of detail even on the radio buttons there to the right of the steering wheel. You can make out everything. We are getting close to our destination, 30 miles left. And we're starting to get brake checked again. Must be something up ahead, so we're just going to swing out. Although that's a mistake, because we're actually taking a turn here, so we need to be in this lane and one more. The one thing, sometimes junctions do seem to confuse things. Thankfully they're all going that way. We are going the opposite way. And we have 20 miles left and a clear road ahead of us. Until this Jeep here in front pulls out. Yep, there he goes. Nothing coming, so we're going to skedaddle across here. And this is straight into a hill draw, so see if we can grab tent. Wouldn't fancy trying this hauling 50 or 60 ton behind us. Definitely would be a struggle, and will be nice when we get to the extra engine unlocks, and hopefully we'll have the money in the bank to do it, and then we should have a nice truck for pulling. Our destination is up here on the right. Not coming, so we're sure safe enough. Really feel the bumps here coming through on the steering wheel. It's done to nice effect. And we'll arrive at our destination. So we're going to see where they want it. Probably involve a little bit of reversing. Hopefully it won't go as bad as what it can go as. Shouldn't be too bad over the single trailer. I'm just going to head around the corner here to the spot. I think we have a nice area there to make a turn. So we do have it's like a cheat mode here. We can just jump to the external camera, and ooh, we're not doing too well here to start with. and for some reason our game audio stops there. My mic stopped recording for some reason. So just backing the truck in here, nice and simple. Took 2 stabs at it, which is not too bad. And as you see, is complete the mission. In any second, we'll see that we jumped to, I think it was level 14, I believe. We got 7,000 euros, just under 800 XP. Happy with that, and we're up to level 14. So we get to pick our skills. Now I did have all the fuel economy done. I haven't noticed that making too much of a difference in terms of adding distance onto our journeys. If anything, it makes the meter kind of read inaccurate. We can end up drinking a lot of diesel as we go, so not the best. So we're just going to pick high value cargo, get an extra bit of money out of that, and we are away. You see our money has gone up to 145, and this is just a quick look at the overview of the truck there, guys. So with that said, this has been American Truck Simulator. I have been Slum86. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and as always, take care, and we'll see you again.